Welcome back to Redmond Ridge Golf Course. This is the first hole. I am playing from the greens today because I want to, well, A, get the round done quickly, and B, I'm working on my scoring. I'm working on, to be honest, how I hit my wedges, etc., around the green. So, anyways, that's basically what we're doing. So this first shot, left it out to the right a little bit, but the reality is it was a pretty good hit. I was pretty pleased with that. The second shot, I'm about 90 yards out, and it's just a little half shot basically that I need to hit here. Still trying to warm into my round a little bit. I did go to the range before this, but in general, this should be a fairly simple shot. And it wasn't. So one of the things that I'm really struggling with is the bottom of my swing. And so that was one, the bottom of my swing was about a half inch higher than it should have been. And so I ended up sculling the ball. That, to be honest, that has been a problem last 2 or 3 rounds that I've played. That was a decent chip. I just wailed on it. I just hit it way too hard. But it's okay. Life will go on. So chipping back up onto the green here, I'm at about 25, 30 yards. So I just used my putter. I was only a handful of feet off. Probably should have used my wedge, but it's okay. I putted it, got decently close. This one, to be honest, I should have hit this, but I didn't. It's okay. We'll hit this one. So this is not how I wanted to start my round. This fabulous 6 on the very first hole. But here we are on the second hole. It is 98 yards to the flag. With that 98 yards, we are just going to clip it decently here. And we'll be on the green at that point. Always have to go fix my divots. So I'll be honest. Almost every shot on this round, I had a divot that I had to go fix. So I left a few of them in here just to show people that I do actually go fix my divots. I do actually give a crap about the golf course itself, which is a lot of fun because I actually work on the golf course. But it's okay. So that one, again, I should have hit that one quite a bit harder because I left that 20 foot short, 18 foot short, something like that. It was a long way. And there's no reason for me to have made that one.
Woo!
My daughter Maura is with me, and we enjoyed that little shot there, and she shouted some celebrations to me, and I celebrated back. So this is the third hole, 500 yards from the greens, which is just insane that this is a 500-yard hole from the greens. It's 565 from the blues, so those are 65 yards behind me. I was aiming at that giant rock there. That was my aiming point. I was actually really, really pleased with how this shot turned out. And ended up, center of the fairway, well enough down there. So I had about 250 yards left in at this point in time. So I hit a 6 iron and left it over on the right-hand side of the course here. Once again, I'm going to go fix my divot. This was a really, really good divot. It was good sized, not crazy large, but just about a perfect divot. So stepping on that and get that back in. All right, so here I had about 80 yards to the green, and it's just a little bitty chip shot here. And that was a decent chip. It was a great distance. I just pulled it a little bit and ended up further away from the hole than I would like. But in general, I was pretty happy with the shot. And I blow it way past. So one of the things that I've got to be practicing over the course of the next, all summer, is my pace control on my greens, or on the greens on the putting. And so that really should have been a two-putt. I really should have hit that second shot. Fourth shot, a whole lot shorter. But here we are on the par 3, fourth hole, 95 yards in, and clipped that one decently. Still could have clipped it a little bit closer, but we were pretty pleased overall with how that shot went. Not so pleased with this one. So that first shot, there's a giant ridge that just drove that ball away. This one was an okay putt, blew it past a little bit. However, it wasn't so far that I was going to miss this one. All right, so fifth hole, par 4. This one is, to be honest, this is one of the harder holes in the golf course. It's got a double S curve, and so the first curve is off to the left, and then it goes back to the right, and then it goes back to the left there at the very end, right up there for the flag. I got super lucky with this one, however, that it ended up not rolling over into the water. So hit that one. Hit that one on, actually. I was pretty pleased with that. However, I was, again, just a long way away from the flag. So as somebody says, I'm on the dance floor. I may or may not be able to hear the band, but I'm on the dance floor. So, longish putt, did not hit it nearly hard enough. However, we did get it quite a bit closer, and then we missed it. Arrgh. So we counted that as a 5. Yeah. We just decided, you know what, that's going to be a 5. We're good. All right. So this hole, the 6th hole, par 5. From the blues, this is almost impossible to play as a par 5, as a 4-shot hole. It's a harder hole than that. From the greens, however, I was able to chip down to about 155 yards from the green. I was pretty pleased with that. And there's my daughter in the background. She's very excited about the shot. And we're on. We're, again, about as far away from the flag as we can possibly be. But we were on. Big long stroke. And, of course, blew it by about 15 feet. So we've got this about a 15-footer coming back in. I don't know the exact distance, but it's about a 15-footer. And I missed that one. Arrgh. However, here we are. This is actually for a par, a legit par. We're very excited about a legit par. And so there we are. All right. 7th hole, a little par 3. Again, it's about 98, 99 yards to the flag from here. And oops. Yeah. So we're wedging onto the green from here. And I'll be honest, I did not set up correctly for this. You can see my feet are misaligned. I didn't actually take my backstroke correctly. There's quite a bit more than I could talk about that particular chip. But in short, that is going to be on my practice schedule here very shortly. But again, we ended up with about a 25-footer and left it short. But that was a pretty good lag putt, to be honest. I was actually very, very pleased with the lag putt itself. But it's a 4 on a par 3. So the 8th hole, par 4. This is, to be honest, this is a shot that I've been looking forward to because this is just an amazing hole. This hole is only about 320 yards from the greens. However, I messed that shot up, and so I ended up over here under or not underneath, behind this big tree. So I'm trying to hit a draw here. I'm about 140 yards, 150 yards out, but I'm trying to hit this draw around this tree, and it did not go all that well. I hit it fat and ended up chunking it to the basically in front of the green. Like it drew, that was great, but it wasn't a great strike. And so this shot, again, I just blew it way past. Chipping is definitely hitting my practice schedule over the course of the next, rest of the year. And then this length of putt, this is about a 25-footer. This length of putt is just driving me bananas right now at this point in the year. I just can't get the feel for how long this putt is. I either blow it 5 or 10 feet past, or I end up leaving it way short like I just did there. The good news is my 5-foot putts, those have come back around. All right, so here we are, 9th hole, last hole of the day, par 4. This hole is only about 270 yards to the center. So it's about a 255 stroke to the front of the green. And I'll be honest, I was really, really close. I was so excited about that shot. But here we are. We hit it about 240, 245. So we're about 10 yards short. But I still can't chip. I still can't chip. And so I just chipped it to, again, 25, 30 foot, and have got to try and get this down in 2. Much better lag putt than the last one. And I'm going to make a 4 on this. So thank you so much for watching my round. And I will see you next time back here at Redmond Ridge Golf Course. Thank you much.